So normally during this aftermath here, we would start off with the theme song, but of course, starting off, why wouldn't the theme song not work? I mean, of course it wouldn't, but that's how things work around here. But one thing that is working is the high budget applause. We start off here. So we'll just skip the theme song this week. But anyway, thanks everybody for checking us out on YouTube, or if you're listening to the audio version of the Aftermath on Spotify or whatever it is that you choose to find us at. We definitely appreciate it. So we got my man EZ. EZ, what's going on?
What's good, y'all?
Heavy selling.
Stay safe.
Look who came to hang out with us. We got Atl Diva hanging out. We got her to do another one. We didn't run her off. Appreciate you coming on.
From the last one? Yeah.
Yes, from the last one. And then I'm M16. We appreciate y'all listening. So if this is your first time listening to the Aftermath, just to explain that what we're doing here is that on this particular show, we do long form interviews with people of all walks of life who are talented business owners. You name it, we talk to them, trying to get their story out there. Today is no different. So we have just someone who's immensely talented business owner. So we got NNH Wellness. What would be the best way to describe it, Natalie? You're the CEO, you're the owner. What's the best title to explain?
Well, I would say the CEO and owner
All right.
NNH Wellness, which is a CMOS business that I've started. Now with the coronavirus and everything going out, CMOS has become even more popular. It's been around for a long time. It's just, I think people kind of forgot about it, kind of put it on the back burner, but now it has kind of resurfaced. So that's a little bit about the CMOS, but I'm gonna go into more detail shortly, but that's just how I got started with the CMOS.
Well,
go ahead.
Start off saying, we appreciate you, taking the time to come hang out with us. We always like speaking to interesting people about their, their business endeavors and everything. So I wanted to start off asking you, can you tell the listeners about what first sparked your interest with wellness of the body?
Okay, well, I'll give you a quick background. I've actually been in the health and fitness field for over 25 years. I originally started out being a operations manager for LA Fitness. I did that for over 15 years. So health and wellness has always been a part of my lifestyle. I've always stayed with it. I came into CMOS. I actually started doing that a couple of years ago because I've always known about its health benefits. And I started doing it. I was doing it for friends and family. And it just kind of snowballed into an actual business.
Okay, nice. So in piggybacking off that, how did the idea of creating NNH Wellness come to life?
Well, it came to life by me doing the CMOS. I always wanted to do something natural and nutritious and healthy, which is what NNH Wellness stands for. Because it's all natural as opposed to doing any type of medication or anything like that. I was like, let's go back to nature and let's see what we can do to make ourselves more healthy. With CMOS, it has so many benefits for your body, which is why I was like, okay, this is something that I really enjoy doing. I saw the benefits myself. And I just was like, started introducing it to my friends and my family, and they start using it and they start seeing results or the benefits of it. So I started offering it out to the public beyond friends and family.
Nice. Now you're building out your empire. So again, we're speaking to Natalie Harden. She is the CEO, owner of NNH Wellness. You can check them out at nnhwellness.com. And they're also on Facebook and Instagram at NNH Wellness. Atl Diva, we're going to pass it to you. I know you got something for Natalie.
Of course. So I am very happy to have Natalie on our show today. We go back a couple of years. We actually met through a mutual friend. So we just kind of clicked. I love her personality. She's always been into fitness. So anytime I'm feeling a little bit lazy, I just see her Instagram page and she's going hard in one of her fitness class routines. So CMOS. So I, as a person who's a texture person, I have personally tried her CMOS and I really like it. I was worried about it because I'm like, okay, this is new. So tell us a little bit about some of the feedback that you have gotten from people who were maybe hesitant to try it at first. I know one of the things that's very attractive about your brand is that you actually offer the sea moss in flavors. And tell us a little bit about why you started doing flavors, and what made you choose the flavors that you do choose.
Okay. Well, one thing that I wanted to do with the sea moss, which is a little bit different, which is why I added flavors, because I wanted everybody to make wellness a priority. Most people have heard of sea moss and only used to it in its natural form or just as a plain gel, which is still great, but I wanted people to really consume it more. A lot of times when people use sea moss, they always say, well, I mix it in my smoothie, which is great. But, you know, in today's world, a lot of are running out the door. Flavors as a way to still get it in. You can just take a couple of tablespoons and you're done. I chose fruits that people like, enjoy, that would be sweet, such as pineapple. We do mango. I do a strawberry. I do a blueberry. I have vanilla and I have lemon as well, as a way that you can still enjoy your sea moss and not have that, ooh, I don't like the way it tastes feel. The only thing that people have to get used to, sometimes it don't bother, sometimes it bothers people, sometimes it doesn't, is the consistency. I say it reminds me a little bit of pudding, because it has that little bit, it's a gel, it comes in gel form, I make it in gel form. So it has a little bit of a pudding, if you like a Jello pudding, or I've heard it reminds them of applesauce. So if you can deal with those two consistency, you're great, especially with the flavor. You're good to go.
I actually got the plain one and I didn't hate it. Actually, it was fine. So what are some of your favorite recipes that people who are new to sea moss would maybe enjoy doing it? I know you mentioned smoothies, and also people can just take it by tablespoon. Is there something that you would maybe advise for people who are completely new to sea moss that they may enjoy, like a certain type of smoothie, or it really doesn't matter?
Well, the smoothie doesn't matter. If you already have a smoothie routine and you want to add more vitamins and minerals to that smoothie, you just add a tablespoon of your sea moss. If you want to add something to sweeten it, like I said, you would do pineapple. Or you can also do it as a tea. I have a ginger sea moss as well. You can just take it and you can actually put it in hot water, add a little bit of lemon if you choose, or add honey, and there you go. I also have peppermints actually coming out this week. You guys have gotten the first dib on that, and peppermint is a good way to also get it in for if you want to take it as a tea. Because sometimes you want to consume it differently, but you want to make sure that you're consuming it on a regular basis.
And what's the regular basis? Is that every day or a couple of times a week?
I would say definitely you want to do it every day, because you want to make sure that you're actually getting all the benefits of sea moss. Sea moss actually puts in 92 of the 102 minerals, vitamins into your body, such as your calcium, your potassium, your iodine, which is really good for people who are anemic to start taking sea moss. It really helps you with that as well. It helps you with your thyroid that a lot of people kind of forget about. And you mentioned plain because you've taken the plain before, but plain can also be used topically. You can actually put it on your skin. If you have eczema, anything like that, you can actually put that on your skin. You can do facials with it as well, with the plain. So plain gives you a lot of extra benefits that you might not be aware of. If you have a cut on your finger, you can put a little sea moss on it. Definitely for healing properties.
So I do have eczema, and sometimes I resort to cortisone. So instead of using cortisone, I can actually just use the sea moss.
Correct. You can actually put it directly on your skin. Anytime I've dealt with anyone from the islands, usually when they say they're feeling sick or things don't feel right, they always say, go swim in the ocean, because salt water has healing properties that has been known. It does. So yes, definite.
So could this make M16 not blend in with his background sometimes? Like, can we heal those properties just a little bit?
Oh my God.
Oh, God. All right, so my last question before I pass it to Easy to see if he has any questions is, once people purchase your sea moss, like, what's the shelf life? Like, how long can we leave this in the refrigerator before we might? I noticed yours came with a date, which I appreciated, so I can understand, like, either when it was made or the expiration date. So how long can they keep it in there if they're a little slow to consumption, possibly?
Okay. Here's what I recommend. First of all, sea moss needs to be refrigerated, so I want to make sure that's communicated out there. But anytime you're adding fruit such as the pineapple or the strawberry, the shelf life is usually maybe 2.5 to 3 weeks, and that's only because fruit ripens.
Okay.
The same thing if you were to buy some cut up pineapples from Publix and you put it in the refrigerator, you left it in there for 2 weeks and forgot about it, it starts to ripen. Same thing with the sea moss, it still goes through that same property. So you want to make sure that you're consuming anything that has that citrus to it, such as the strawberry and pineapple mainly. You want to make sure that you're doing that within 2 to 3 weeks. Now, lemon, vanilla, those tend to last a little bit longer. I would say maybe up to a month. I mentioned those, but I also have which is as well as the soursop.
Ooh, I like soursop.
That we've included in our wellness line. So you're getting you're getting a 2-for-1 there.
Okay, so I like soursop. I actually use it in smoothies. It gives you that pina colada feel without being pina colada. Honestly, that's kind of how I like it. Easy. Do you have any questions?
It's actually really sweet. Most people think
it is very sweet.
Yeah, most people think it's going to be because of this name, soursop. They think it's good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing
good. It's going
good.
to be sour, but it's the total opposite. It's very sweet.
It is.
So I got 2 questions for you. My first question is, it's a fill in the blank question. People with blank condition could benefit the most from sea moss.
People with blank conditions. Oh my gosh, anemia, anemics, because it definitely, the iodine that comes in there, it definitely helps with that. Also, people with thyroid issues. I noticed, one of my first things that I noticed about it was my cravings decreased when I started using my sea moss on a regular basis.
Okay. And then my second question, can you kind of walk us through like how sea moss is like harvested? Like, obviously, I don't know if you go through the whole process of it, but like, how do people get sea moss? Like, what does that process look like?
Well, actually, I can actually grab it in a second, but actually when you get sea moss, when you see it in the stores, it's usually in dry form. So what you do is you take your dry form, you want to let that soak for 24 hours. Once you get your dry form, once it's soaked, you take it. I have one of the high-powered blenders that I use to actually start making it into the gel by using spring water. I've heard people say that they boil their sea moss. Mine does not get introduced to any heat at all. Mine goes directly into the blender and it's made from there. And then I incorporate, adding the fresh fruit, the organic fruit into it.
Yeah, because I would think depending on if you're boiling it or not, wouldn't that kind of defeat the purpose of taking all the nutrients out?
Exactly. That's my feel on it. And some people do it that way. I don't know why, but I feel like you're cooking some of the nutrients out when you're actually boiling it down. To me, when I tried it, because when I tried to see, I wanted to see what people were doing out there. Of course, I want to do it myself, but I felt it to become really mushy when I did it that way. So that isn't a practice that I use.
Okay. 16.
Okay, so now I wanted to kind of piggyback off of a question that my brother just said a little bit, where he was asking about certain ailments that people have that would benefit the most from doing this. Have you ever had somebody who had one of these ailments where you suggested, hey, you should use this, and they gave you big time pushback, and then you got them to use it and they were like, you know what, Natalie, you were right. I should listen to you from the beginning. This helped me out. So did you have any stories like that?
Oh God, I get that all the time from people saying that they didn't want to try. Even I get people that don't even want to taste it because they've tried others and they don't like it. So they're unwilling to taste it. I just did an Indie Mart event maybe about 2 weeks ago, and I have another one coming up where I literally had to tell people, go ahead and try it, taste it, convince people to taste it. And they're like, wow, it's much better than they expected. Because I was like, I wouldn't be out here selling you something that I wouldn't use or taste bad. So, I got to get you just to try it. And most people were really pleasantly surprised at the taste they got when they tried sea moss. They had others and they're like, ooh. But now they're like, and I actually did very well that day.
Excellent.
No, that's good, because I know that when it comes to certain things of the body, sometimes people can be hesitant, even if you tell them that it'll help them. That usually some people put up a brick wall that they assume that something that's got to be healthy can't. There's no way it could taste good, right? If it's healthy
Right.
and it's good for me, it has to be like lathered in barbecue sauce for me to be able to, get going with that. I'm sorry.
Well, I consider me adding my fruit to it is the barbecue sauce for them.
There you
Instead
go.
of doing it plain. But the biggest compliment that I get from people who've tried my plain is it doesn't taste like anything. Great. That's what I want you to say.
Right.
Right.
As
Yes.
opposed to like, because a lot of people have tried sea moss and it's like, oh, it's so salty or this. And I don't have that issue.
So
Mm-mm.
that's
It was very light.
she was kind of leading me into my next question is okay, so you have a lot of products just from looking at your website, but what is like the signature flavor, like the number one seller, the best one that everybody goes for, that if they go onto your website, this is the one we point to saying this is it right here, the number one seller?
Ooh. Oh gosh, I have several that are giving each for a run for their money.
Give them all.
Pineapple, definitely. Melon, mango, definitely. Elderberry, soursop, the lemon, and the ginger, and turmeric. Man, turmeric's taking big jumps. It's jumping really, really fast. And I've actually had people order, because I do custom blend. I had someone order a blueberry with turmeric, and I was really surprised that it actually tastes really good together. I've done a pineapple with ginger mix. I actually have a new line come out called Split Decisions. For those who can't make up their mind, it's like one is like half strawberry, half pineapple. And I have another one that's called Spice Up, which is half turmeric, half ginger. And then I have the ultimate is half elderberry, half soursop. And those are called Split Decisions. When
That sounds like me.
So I did half and half.
I feel like that elderberry one will extend your life by 5 years, because elderberry is so good for you and healthy.
I love elderberry. It tastes good, and elderberry is actually pretty sweet too by itself. I don't really have to put anything in it, but I usually drink it with like honey. But it's pretty good.
Yes.
Diva, I'm passing it to you. I know you got some more for Natalie.
Oh, well, I was going to just piggyback off of what you were saying,
Yes.
well, what she said about split decisions, because it takes me back to a prior episode we had on the show where we were talking about how women can never make up their mind on what they want to eat.
Ooh.
So I felt like when you said split decisions, that spoke to my soul, because I can't make up my mind. So
Ooh.
I really like the half and half. So after this show, I'm going to order some split
I
decisions.
think we just had a 16 is right moment.
We just did, and it's
my God.
and it is documented
for the world.
I'm gonna cut this sound up. It is documented.
You better document it, because it's not going to happen very much often, okay?
But there it is.
So I understand that your daughter, Sydney, is also part of the ownership and operation of your company. Like, how does it feel to be able to work hand in hand with your daughter and create a really beautiful product like you have?
Oh, yes. Oh, my daughter. Oh, it's actually been a blessing for us to be able to mesh together in a business, because, we each have our own personality, but we also understand our role. Sydney does all the administrative stuff. She did the website. She does the Instagram, which is NNH Wellness.
Oh, okay.
She does, when you're talking to her via Instagram or anything like that, email, you're actually dealing with her. She does all the inside work, where I'm doing all the legwork. I'm making the CMOS. We do what we call local pickups here in Atlanta. We have a couple of locations where you can actually go pick up, or I can meet you so you can get your CMOS. There is a health food store in Hateville that also carries our brand, the CMOS there. And we also do shipping. So you can even do shipping in the Metro Atlanta area, as well as we ship out of state. And here's a quick jar of my split decision. And this is half strawberry on that side, half pineapple on that side. So it's half and half.
Oh, that looks good.
It does look good.
Nice presentation.
So if someone wants you to carry their product in one of their health food stores, or restaurant or whatever, like what would be the best way for them to start that process, or do you have any requirements that you would like for them to have in order to qualify to sell your product in their store?
Well, number one, the reason why I chose the store that I went into is because it's all surrounded by, it's a health food store. So people are coming in there, they're interested in their health, which is why the main reason I wanted to go in there. So, I went in, I met with the owner. I presented my product. I wanted her to just try it. Like I said, it's a full brand. It comes with our labels, it comes with our signature mark, and it's well packaged. I got that compliment this weekend too, how well packaged our product was, and the presentation that we presented was really professional.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get a Zoom moment there where it froze?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of taking the next step. So you want to come to our booth, like, oh, what do they have going on over there? And you know that everything is legitimate. It looks good from the start. So if it looks good, more than likely the product is going to taste good because they've invested in themselves.
Mm-hmm. I agree 100%.
Nice.
Well, I like the way it looks. And I'm just gonna bring this up for and we might incorporate this on the screen after we're able to edit it, but I just want to know, because I don't know if you guys are able to follow her on Instagram, but how did you end up in the infomercial, the aerobic infomercial that you did quite some time ago? It was like, so I'm scrolling Instagram one day, like in June, I think. And I come across like this old school video, right? And I'm like, oh, who is that? I'm like, oh my God, that's Natalie. She's doing like aerobics. And it's like, it looks like when did you do that? Was that in the early 90s or?
Oh, child. It's probably before then. I mean, it was a long time ago.
It looked like the 80s, but I wasn't trying to be like the 80s. But I mean, it was.
It's all good. I'm living a good life, so I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, I'm doing my CMOS. I'm over 50. I'm good. But I did the infomercial, oh my gosh, many, many years ago. It was one of those things where if you were up at 1 o'clock in the morning, you would hear somebody saying, get up off that soft floor, come on, work your body. That was literally me. It's like, go get your can of soup, go get your broom and come in front of the TV and we're gonna work out together. So I go back a long way. I actually ran Run and Shoot. If you guys are familiar with Run and Shoot, the athletic center on Metropolitan. Yeah. I was a manager there for like 10 years ago. So I'm kind of dating myself, but I'm okay with that. But I did that many years ago. That's what I mentioned about. I've been in the health and fitness game for a while. This isn't something new to me.
Right. So this is your brand. Like you truly, truly live this. And that's one of the reasons why I brought up the video, is because it just shows that this is really who you are. And this is the essence of, your brand. You've always been into wellness and health and fitness. And the beautiful part is you've just been able to transition, through the different phases of it. Where do you kind of see yourself maybe in the next 3 years? In either you're going to stay, you think, in the wellness part, or where do you see your brand going from here?
I think I'll always be in the wellness part of step ahead. I mean, I have some other ideas that are coming probably before the end of the year for sure, in regards to the CMOS, adding some different varieties with that as well. That's going to be coming out here shortly. So definitely have to stay innovative, and you have to be a go-getter and be willing to step out there and try things. Got to have that mustard seed of faith and just go out there and do it. You have to be willing to do it. Can't stay stagnant.
Natalie, how has the pandemic helped your business?
Tremendously. Because everybody wants to be proactive instead of being reactive. So a lot of people are jumping on it, what can I do? What can I add? What should I take? And CMOS has definitely been one of those things that actually have taken off, because people want to do things to be better. And a lot of people are contacting me because, they want to get started. They want to start somewhere. CMOS is easy because you can incorporate it into anything. You can mix it in your yogurt. You can mix it in your soup. You can mix it in anything, and that way you can still consume it and you're getting the benefits in.
Yeah, I was just wondering because
did a little thing.
yeah, because it seems like when the pandemic hit, like everybody was like trying to go outside and be active, and hell, I even bought a bike. So it seems like the pandemic has kind of helped everybody like try to get better in regards to like health. So that's why I was wondering if your business has picked up since the pandemic hit.
It definitely has picked up, just because people are trying to be more invested in their health. So they're trying to do what they can, and CMOS is an easy avenue to actually do that. I actually paired up. I did a couple of things with Slutty Vegan, where I provided them with some CMOS.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, awesome.
And just like people just need to get it in, they just need to do something. And that's what I encourage people to do, is try to make wellness a priority. What are you doing for yourself? What can you do for your health?
Can you tell us a little bit more about that partnership with Slutty Vegan? I think all of us, like, we're familiar with it, so that's a pretty good look for you.
Well, yeah, it definitely, was a good look. They were just trying something out for a while, and they had it on their menu. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be bringing it back soon, but they actually were incorporating some sea moss into their banana pudding.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Nice. Yeah, that is.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about it in like a dessert, but you said you could put it in almost anything. Yeah.
That makes sense. If it tastes like a Jello or a pudding, then that goes right with it.
Right, and
you
it has
mix that in, and people not even notice.
Right, because it already has that consistency.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, and add that health tip to it. We're going to add some sea moss to it, because you can, a lot of shelves, sorry about that, shelves are actually adding more sea moss, because people are very health conscious, whether it's with your, if it's with your, chili or spaghetti or soup. It also adds as a thickener as well, so you can put it in that as well.
I like that. Good partnerships, building up, building together, teaming with people. It's perfect. I love hearing and seeing things about that. All right, so Natalie, I got one more question here for you before we play a game that we play with our guests on here. The last question that, and we alluded to it, but I just wanted to make sure that we didn't forget anything with that. Can you again tell the people where they can find you online, and also if you got any like sales or promo codes or anything like that you're featuring this month, if you could just let everybody know where they can find you.
Okay, you can find us at NNH Wellness. That's Nancy House Wellness. So NNHWellness.com. The same handle is on Facebook as well as Instagram, which is NNHWellness.com. We were in Nature's Own Herb Shop in Hateville as well, our product. You can also find us there. You can go to our website. Like I said, we do shipping. We do local deliveries. So that way you can get your sea moss in. And that way you have a variety. You can do flavors, which is one of the bonuses.
There we go, y'all. Slight plug on the radio show. There it is.
On the Instagram.
Go ahead, check them out.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
hit that follow button.
Let's hit that follow button. Make sure
hit that follow button right there.
See it.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice. So we know where we can find you and where the people can get a hold of some of that product. So that one stubborn person who says, nope, not taking it, I ain't doing it, we can convince them, yes, you need to, because whatever ailment you got going on, because I'm gonna look into that too, because both my wife and my oldest daughter have eczema. And Diva, I know you said that too. So definitely gonna be looking into that, because that needs some relief. That is, that can be debilitating. So good to know that works for that. Yes. Nothing to play with.
It's literally irritating.
And there's usually a great video. Like if when people order through our Instagram, I usually send a link that talks about the 19 benefits of sea moss that people might be interested in. That's really good. So feel free, you can YouTube that as well. And do 19 benefits of sea moss. Feel free to do your own research.
Nice. And then Natalie says, once you come do your research, come purchase my product.
Come by.
Can't decide what flavor? Get that split decision.
Split decisions all the time when it comes to food.
And this is funny. I'm about to do a good segue because I'm usually terrible at that. Speaking of split decisions, this game that I'm about to introduce to you, Natalie, is called Don't At Me. So it's similar to if you're on Instagram or Facebook and you hit the @ sign where you're directly going at somebody about something. So I'm going to give you a few questions, and it's basically like a decision, a yes or no question, where I might say, hey, do you prefer Coke or Pepsi? You could say, well, I prefer Coke. And then you say, don't at me, like you're online. Like, don't come at me, don't at me. That's what it is. So hopefully I did a
We're going to see how this going to go.
All right. And, you know, we're going to see how else, excuse me, it's going to go too, because hopefully the theme music will work this time because, you know, things have been happening. But yeah, so I got a few questions for you and we'll, you know, lighten things up a little bit here. So is it doing it to me again? It's not playing for me again? Can you hear it?
No.
Of course.
The radio show ghosts have struck again. Damn it.
This is how it goes all the time. You know, I'm going to see if it's going to work, but if not, we can just, you know, continue on with it. But I'm just amazed at sometimes how when you're doing things like this, where everything was working 2 seconds ago and all of a sudden it's like, nah, I'm going to decide why you're doing this not to work. But, you know, I'll tell you, Natalie, this happens all the time on our show. Like if we're not having something go wrong and we're not doing something right. And on with that is that
usually, what you do, you keep moving, you just find a way.
That's right. No, you're absolutely right with that. So maybe the theme song will start in between them, but we're just going to go ahead and start with the questions here. So the first one. So when you're drinking orange juice, you like pulp?
Get there just as it's starting.
Okay.
So don't at me just as it's starting.
All right. Diva, what about you? You get there to see the I already know the answer from you. We're just in time to start.
Lies. I get there for the previews because I don't want nobody walking over me.
Okay.
Don't at me.
I think it depends on the theater.
So,
well,
like if the theater don't have reserved seating, I'm getting there early because I don't want a shitty seat. But if I got my reserved ticket, I'm pulling up at 11:59, like right before the movie starts.
I need to order my drink before the movie starts, so I need to get
think about
early.
it. You got like a 5-minute window because they still do previews well into the movie, so you're not even really missing nothing yet.
You can tell we're all mature because we don't go to movie theaters that don't have like actual waiters.
I'm gonna tell you, both of y'all are already irritating me with this talk of, well, you know, just get there whenever, I'm pulling up right in. No.
Oh my God. Like,
no.
So you mean to tell me the biggest movie critic on the panel actually sits there and looks at movie previews and doesn't watch half of them anyway? You mean to tell me that's what you do?
No, that's absolutely correct, because not only am I getting there early because I can get all my high-priced snacks when I should be eating Natalie's sea moss, But at the same time, I want to play the word scramble. I want to know what movies Tom Hanks has been in that I don't remember or know about. I'm trying to be there before it starts. So don't at me on that.
So are you?
Man,
so are you
you are
actually
really
buying
showing.
movie snacks?
Yeah, I'm actually.
Well, he is. He's buying
So
them.
what
He's
are
definitely
you
buying
saying?
them.
You take your movie snacks with you?
No, I was gonna
Yes.
say. I mean,
I
at
might
this
get a
point,
whole little sandwich from American Deli up in there. I don't know. It
she
depends.
taking a whole meal in there. She was talking about maybe
Do
some
you
chips
not
or
see my
something.
complexion?
She's
Hello.
talking about taking wings.
Hey, hold on. Let's see how big that purse is, because depending on the size of the purse, you can get away with that.
Look, everybody getting their snacks in, and ain't nobody gonna check me, boo. Look,
dead.
where's my tote bag?
All right, let's get to the next one here. It seems like we can have a whole show about movie etiquette. All right, Natalie,
Yes.
Costco or Sam's Club?
Costco. Don't at me.
Yes,
Costco.
Diva. Costco or Sam's Club?
Costco, don't at me.
Facts. Easy. I already know the answer to this one. You executive member.
It's not even. It's not even close. It's not even close. Costco.
It's Costco. For me, it's
Somebody
Costco. Don't
struggling.
at me. They finally got me with that executive membership. They're like, dude, you spend a lot of money in here. Want to just upgrade? Sure.
It's worth every penny.
It is. Costco,
Yes.
don't at me. All right. Is it, okay, this word, is it pronounced complimentary or complimentary?
Huh.
Complimentary. At me. Complimentary.
Day. But if I didn't have a job, go to bed late. Don't have it.
All right. I don't know, man. I'm like in real dad mode, so I could really truly fall asleep while I'm texting you. That has happened with both of y'all before. But
No. Not texting me. We'll be in the same room across from each
this
other,
is facts.
and he'll be full blown conversation. Yeah, man, that's so crazy, dude. I can't believe that happened. And here's me responding. Yeah, bro, that's just crazy. We're back to 16.
And I'm done. So yeah, I usually end up going to bed early. But I tell you what, Natalie did a great job playing "Don't At Me" with dealing with our nonsense here.
I tried. Yay.
After that, did a great job. So yeah, definitely appreciate that. You know, and hopefully, like I said, I explained it halfway decent. It doesn't
Yes.
always work out that way. Usually, I fail pretty miserably at that. And I hit the high budget applause for you. There it is. All right. So now it was great having a chance to sit down and talk to you and learn about CMOS and about how you're growing your business and everything. So we appreciate you coming on, spending some time with us, and we really enjoyed it. So thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to speak on it.
Oh no, absolutely. And you know, once you start launching more flavors and as you continue to grow, we hope that you can come back and we can have another conversation to see where things are from the last time that we spoke.
Hey, let's do it.
Absolutely. And hopefully this will work again, these technical difficulties, but you deserve the high budget applause again. And hopefully it will play into it. There it is. It's working right now. High budget applause. All right. at nnhwellness.com. Make sure y'all go check it out. All right. Split decision, pineapple and strawberry. Show it to them one more time. There it is.
Do you want strawberry or do you want pineapple? Together.
I don't know. Put them together. Split decision.
There it is. All right. So Natalie, thank you again. We appreciate the time today.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
That's what we like to hear. We like to have fun around here. Appreciate it. So, yeah, man, CMOS, it's a lot of things to learn about, you know, the uses for that, as well as checking out all the many different, like you said it was 19 different, Natalie? You said how many different?
It's 92. It puts in 92 minerals of the 102 that your body requires.
Man.
Your body uses, I should say.
Nice.
I was laughing the other day. There's this meme out that Meek Mill said he started taking sea moss and he feels smarter.
16 doesn't know who Meek Mill is.
Well, Kim Kardashian, I think she started making smoothies using the sea moss, so it's definitely getting out there. There's notoriety.
I think 16 knows who that is.
I know
So does it make people taller? 16 might take it if it makes them taller.
So we're just gonna completely bash me on air.
I just said you didn't know who Meek Mill was. She went in a whole nother department.
Listen, it's a difference between not listening to somebody and not knowing who they are. I know who he is. I couldn't name one song from him. If somebody said, hey, you know, $1 million, name me a Meek Mill song, it's like, well, I mean, my job isn't so terrible. I'll just keep working it because I have no idea.
Well, you have fun with that because I'd be rich.
Natalie and I had that in common. She was like, I don't know, you know. But yeah, again, no, Natalie, we appreciate the time today, and we look forward to you know, speaking again to you in the near future, definitely, and see where your story is again real soon.
Oh, and did you have an upcoming event? Did you have anywhere that we can come and see you or come and check your booth out? Anything coming up in the next few weeks?
Yes, October the 24th, the Indie Mart is hosting another event. It's an outside event, but they have 10. There's a lot of vendors out there, so come and check me out there. You guys all three of you guys come. I got something for you on me.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll come. You said this is
He's here for the free shit. Right? Let's go.
October 24th, and it's usually 12 to 5.
Nice.
Oh, look at us getting our first freebies.
She
on
gets
air.
High budget opponent. Everything wants to work now at the end. Like nothing in the beginning, and now it does.
All right, time to start over.
Yes. So another aftermath is in the books here. How you feeling, Diva? How you doing over there? I know you having a lot going.
I think you ready to fight.
Who, me?
I got my money on Diva though.
Oh no!
No, we're not gonna fight. This is just our relationship.
This is our relationship.
We survived our friendship for.
I'm trying to sell tickets. Say you gonna fight him? Damn. That's another
I'm gonna get him some sea. Listen, I'm gonna order my damn sea moss after this episode. That's what I'm gonna do. I need to go on the website and see what I'm gonna do. Of course, I'm gonna just text Natalie.
In his defense, height is not a strong suit in our family. So there you go.
I mean, listen, she wanted to go that route because everybody can't be. Because he was like what 5? You like 5'11", 5'10", something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty tall.
Yeah, but tall is not bad. You know, I'm married to somebody that's tall. My wife's 5'11", so.
See, height's beautiful. The Amazonians rule the world.
She just had to find
Natalie's tall.
Yeah.
What are you? 5'8", Natalie?
Yeah, about 5'8", 5'9". Yeah, I'm up there.
Yeah. See, she's up there. Boom. You better start taking your CMOS 16. You never know what could happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a growth spurt past your 30s. If that happens, then I'm telling you, It's going down there.
Man, listen, if M16 grows after taking your CMOS, like I think we all gonna have to come over there and help you mass produce it because
Right.
it's gonna be a whole
You become a
shortage.
poster child.
Yeah.
Everybody's got jokes today, but I mean, everybody's got jokes today.
Oh, poster child. That's just funny because kids are short. Poster child.
All right.
Damn, man.
You see how this works, and it's when we have the entire crew. And speaking of putting that
Oh
out there,
God.
we with the rest of our crew, it's hard to say, like, we used to drop every Tuesday, but it's hard to say that we drop on Tuesdays now that we've migrated to video. But it seems like it's been Fridays, but we got our whole crew that's on the other shows that seem to gang up on me too. So outside of Diva and EZ, we got Tiki Blue, the Jerk, and your boy Cujo. Your boy Cujo becoming a YouTube star all by himself with that snack plug.
But really, we got two of them.
We do too, because Diva, you too. Please mention something about your YouTube channel as well. Please put it out there.
Oh, awesome. So I've already started a YouTube channel for teaching, clients and people how to take care of their hair while they're at home during this semi stay-at-home situation. A lot of people can't reach their hairstylists. Hairstylists are on hiatus, so I'm going to teach people how to take care of their hair and keep their hair healthy while they are at home and cannot get to the hair salon. So you can follow that at Cassandra Octavia on YouTube, and I'll probably have them post a link on our Instagram page at the radio show. It's the radio show.
Yes. Easy, are you the next one to break out with a YouTube channel now? Are you next?
I don't plan on it, but I might have to steal some thunder and go ahead and do that. So stay tuned.
It's out there. And don't forget our own YouTube channel. Just search for The Radio Show, or It's The Radio Show on YouTube. Like I said, I was trying to say when we end up dropping the videos, but usually it's been Fridays. We used to come out every Tuesday, but it seemed like the videos come out on Fridays, and then you can still get the audio version on all the streaming platforms that we're on, including one called Ghana in India, where somehow we got popular in India. Like, they've been downloading us out there. I check it every day, and it's like, wow, okay, that's interesting. But yeah, they're like our number 2 most listened to country after the US is India. So
hey, shout out to the country of Ghana. Beautiful place.
Dude, the app is called Ghana. The app is called Ghana. Don't talk anymore.
Okay, Natalie, if you start having some international orders, let us know. We want to know.
I'm out. 16 kicked me out, so I'm out.
He's not leaving. But yeah, so we have a next installment of the Aftermath at some point this weekend. Tiki and Diva, they have a guest. So you'll see that on the YouTube page, as well as this episode as well will be available on our YouTube page and all our streaming platforms very soon. A little bit of post-production, get it out there to the masses. And so everybody can hear Natalie's story and, hopefully give her some business, because that's the point, is to grow her business and her branding and all that good stuff. So
yes, Black businesses, small Black businesses, yes.
Yes.
Of course, but right now we're health and valuing your health is just at the number 1 of everyone's priority list. And we have to take care of each other. Like, I'm literally drinking water over here, and I've got a green juice smoothie over here. Like, we're all in survival mode, honestly. So definitely.
So just for shits and giggles, what's in that smoothie?
So this is kale, spinach, cucumbers, pineapple juice, so on and so on and so on. I have a long list of things.
You take the kale out, I would drink that. You
don't
take
like
the kale out, I'm
kale?
drinking. It's okay.
It's all right. It's kind of it's a little bit in the overrated category.
I mean,
I don't think
I
anybody
prefer
raves about the taste of kale. I think it's just more that it's just so healthy.
I I love kale, like sauteed. Like if you cook a sweet potato and you saute kale in a skillet with some olive oil, like really good, and then put it on top, it's great.
I mean, some people.
Okay, I haven't tried sauteed, so that
Some
might be a
people,
little game changer right there.
some people replace like
With some onions.
the lettuce on their burger with kale. I've seen that,
I don't know.
or kale salad. I
I mean,
mean,
kale salads are good. Natalie, are you into kale? Or well, I like dinosaur kale. It's a whole
That
different.
was good. Chick-fil-A has a good kale salad too.
oh yeah, because that's
They
Chick-fil-A has
do.
great salads.
I don't mean to be that guy, but that's like the first thing on my mind when I roll into Chick-fil-A drive-through is the last thing on my mind is kale. I'm
Hey,
trying to
look, hey, dude, them salads go hard.
look.
They are
I'm trying to
great.
shovel as many like chicken nuggets as I can in my face.
Hey, look, that was not the point of this conversation. The point is to let you know that the salad is on point, and you can get an 8-piece on the side.
I'm sorry, because I could have just
Right.
been. When Diva was like, "Hey, I take kale, you know, I use kale," and I've been like, you know, there's many ways to use kale. The first step is to throw it in the trash, but I didn't say that.
Well, you're not staying on trend, topic, or brand. We're talking about being healthy, and you're talking about shoving chicken nuggets in your mouth.
I know.
And
I'm
not even
sorry.
the grilled ones,
Yeah, not even the
Those are
grill.
disgusting.
which are
Anybody ever
also
had the grilled one?
outstanding. The grilled ones are outstanding.
No, they are not good. It's not on
Yeah,
par.
you tripping.
It's
Y'all
not
are
on
tripping.
par.
I mean, obviously they're not as good as the original thing, but
No,
like,
they're not good. That is the
yeah.
The
I
best
guess.
way.
Well, here I
to
am with
eat-
my unpopular opinion. Then I guess we need to do that segment as well.
Well,
Unpopular opinion.
well,
Grilled nuggets from
maybe
Chick-fil-A are good.
we
said
should.
nobody
Like,
ever. Said
no. So
nobody
the
ever.
best
So, and
way to eat a grilled chicken nugget is to put it on the ground outside and let the ants eat it.
Yeah, it is not good. I was all hyped up to try them the first time, and it was. I was.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
disappointed.
that's just where we disagree. But I'm gonna put that down as a no. Unpopular opinion.
Please.
That's what we're gonna do on the
On a
regular.
few,
Put that on One's Gotta Go. Like we should like judge chicken nuggets or something.
One got to go on
like,
chicken nuggets. That's gonna be a fight. We always
Yeah.
fight. Oh no, we always fight.
Unpopular opinion. Like, because I seen one where I'm not trying to extend it any longer, but somebody on Unpopular Opinion said that they rather box mac and cheese than homemade mac and cheese.
Wait, why did you send it to me? I'm the most forgetful person on the planet, and you send it to me.
Oh.
No, you are not. Don't lie. Don't lie. You be like, in
Who
all
said they
transparency,
like
had you
boxed
not texted
macaroni
me,
and cheese?
no, that's what I'm saying. It's a segment on the show. Shout out to Kev on stage, but they do Unpopular Opinion. So like they be saying they have one person who goes and says the most outrageous thing ever that they fully endorse. So that guy happened to say, I think homemade mac and cheese is trash and just give me the Kraft box. So yeah.
All right, I can see that fighting on a future One Gotta Go.